welcome in. I am Head.Lioness. We are about to get into a little midday collective message. Welcome in, you guys. I'm gonna tell y'all what I have out here. Happy Wednesday, family, by the way. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully you're in good spirits, and hopefully everything is going in your favor. Let me tell you guys what I have out here. There's someone who I think this person is, and I feel like a broken record is what I'm hearing. Somebody is in some sort of hey. Somebody is in some sort of mental distress, some sort of space of being emotionally overwhelmed and overloaded with, panic. There's a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety. Hey. Okay, welcome in, you guys. This person chose to dedicate themselves to a particular path with a particular person. And it's something about whatever these individuals did together, it's coming back to bite this person in the ass. And now it's like somebody is finally realizing that the only way for them to have some sort of peace in their life is for them to sever ties with whoever the fuck they've bound themselves to. But the thing about it is, they've run out of time to make a situation right, especially when it comes to the shit that they did to an earth angel. See, somebody caused a whole lot of commotion. They worked with the individual and they caused a earth angel so much stress and anxiety, and they just really disturbed the peace in your life, somebody here. Now, for some of you, this could be a past lover, this could be a family member, it could be a past friend or a fucking old colleague for all I care. Whatever it is, it's like somebody, they deliberately chose to be a menace to society in your life. And now this menace is dealing with the backfire of their decisions, and they're begging for mercy and peace. But the divine is like, no. The divine is like, no. And you know what's even crazier based off of what I got out here, you guys? This person is wanting to sever ties from whoever they were celebrating and pouring into. They were celebrating with this individual. For some of you guys, this is definitely a past lover. Thank you. Okay, hey, Rachel. They were celebrating with a third party. Real freaky ass energy, into all sort of risky, behaviors, all type of deception with this person. They're trying to get rid of all of the evidence of whatever the fuck corruption they were doing with this individual, and trying to come back towards you with some type of insincere apology, but the divine is like, absolutely not. I just keep hearing absolutely not. It's something about somebody might as well give some shit up. It's like, give that shit up. You are out of time when it comes to, even having the opportunity to, make this right, And the fact that this person is still trying to come towards an earth angel with some sort of deception to save their own ass, the divine is like, I got something better for you. I don't know. It's just like somebody is really, I just heard up shit creek without a paddle is what I just heard. Okay, up shit creek without a paddle is what I heard. Okay, somebody's fucked. I hate to say it like that. But we're going to get into it because there's a lot of legal shit going on here. Like, somebody is going to prison. There's a couple that's going to prison. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I kind of feel like this message is a continuation from the live that we did yesterday. Okay. And I feel like that's a big part of the reason why somebody like we saw yesterday is, you know, they're telling a third party basically to kiss their ass, and like they're at odds with that person, you know, saying how no, I'm going back to divine collective, but they cannot detach from whoever this third party is. Hey, thank you so much for the coins and all of the gifts and stuff like that. I'm going to give y'all some channeled messages to start this off, so that way you can know, you know, just off the rip if this is for you or not, okay? But we're going to tap into the energy and we're going to see what's going on. We're going to get a lot of clarity out here. Like I said, I'm going to give a full disclaimer. This could get a little dark because it's something about some type of abuse or some type of like neglect or something like that. And I'm going to get into all of it. But, you know, collective, I think what's most important for you to know is that you have entered into a timeline where peace and being on the receiving end of love and abundance, that is like gonna be the new norm for you. Hey. Okay, somebody here, you continue to trust the path that you are being led, you know, to follow, to travel, and continue to release people, places, and things that you know is like bullshit. You know you don't need to be a part of it. You know hey Amoa, you know you don't need to be caught up in certain, you know, things or whatever the case may be. You just continue to release and allow for the divine to lead the way for you and follow the path that you're being called to take, and you're going to continue to see all of the rewards that come with moving in that manner. Okay, it's something about continuing to protect yourself from dumbass people, like for real. It's something about continuing to, you know, not allow dumbass people and dumbass things to get you down. It's something about being detached and knowing when and how to say, fuck this shit. Okay? Knowing when and how to say, fuck this shit, and removing yourself from people, places, and things that no longer deserve to have access to you. Somebody here. Unapologetically at that. Okay? Because it's something about like somebody could definitely have reached this space in their life where they really, you could just be like, I don't give a flying fuck, okay? Like, I don't. Like, somebody could just be at the point where it's like, I used to take on all of these things. I used to be this type of person to the point where it wore me thin, it wore me out. Nobody was in my corner. And now I just simply don't give a fuck. I don't. And being in this space of not giving a fuck has brought so much peace to my life. You know, I don't give a fuck about holding on to toxic relationships. I don't give a fuck about holding on and keeping, you know, contact with friends and family and people that mean me no good. I don't give a fuck. Like, and I hate to say it like that, but that's literally what I'm hearing somebody here. If this card says, behold, the field in which I grow my fucks, lay thine eyes upon it and see that it is barren. Somebody just, it's like, I'm all out. I'm all out. Like there's nothing left. And I think that it took for somebody to find themselves in a particular situation to realize, like, why am I giving so much of a fuck about people, places, and things that, you know, when I am in a space of need or when I am in a space of needing a pillar of support, those people have made it clear to me that they don't give a fuck about me. Like, I just, you know, I think somebody finally had a light bulb moment. And I'm so proud of you for that, because I feel like with that being the case in which you navigating, you know, your life with, you know, this new formed, you know what I'm saying? This new form, like mindset and perspective, I think you're going to avoid, you know, connecting with people that are not good for you. And so we're going to get into all of it, but I just want you to know that you need to just continue to do what you're needing to do, what you're called to do, and understand that the people, especially this past person of yours that call themselves trying to fuck you over and play in your face, understand that they are out of time. They're out of time, and whatever they chose, and I keep saying this, whatever route and path that they chose, it's going to be, you know, clear to them that they've made the worst fucking decision they could have ever made for themselves. Okay, so we're going to get into it. But if you guys have been seeing 12, Tevin, somebody's name could be Tevin or something like that. There's something about television. I don't know, I ain't heard the word television in a very long time. So somebody could be much older. Okay, television. Okay, but there's something about TV, television. Okay, something is a lie. Okay, there's some type of illusion being created or something like that. Seeing is no longer believing is what I just heard. Okay, but if you could be seeing 1212. You could be seeing 555, 111, 333, 222, 123, 1234. Somebody could be seeing 567. Okay, there could be something significant about July the 16th. So tomorrow could be significant for somebody. Somebody, you could also be hearing sirens or seeing emergency personnel, like, you know, maybe while you're driving, you know, you could be seeing a lot of police, you know, pulling people over or something like that, or just, you know, accidents happening while you're in your, you know, day-to-day commute and stuff like that. Like, okay, damn, I've seen an accident on the way to work. I seen an accident on the way to the grocery store. I seen an accident coming home from work. Like, damn, it's like 3 accidents today, you know, like something like that. Somebody here, if you're seeing anything like that, this message may be for you. Okay, it's also something about somebody being a CNA. Okay, something about somebody being a CNA or somebody working in the medical field, or something like somebody could deal with the elderly. Somebody could also be a home health aide, either you, somebody involved, or something like that. That could be significant. But there's something about like somebody abusing a senior citizen or something like that. There's something about somebody abusing a senior citizen, or there's something about somebody that abusing or taking advantage of someone who could be I hate to say the word handicap, but that's what I'm receiving. Like somebody could have been a caregiver of somebody that, you know, they were supposed to be taking care of and making sure that, you know, this person was safe and, you know, being tended to accordingly, but somebody was abusing this person or abusing the power that they had over said individual or something like that. I feel like that could be coming out for somebody, or, you know, there could be a situation about that coming out. But then there's also something about somebody here, there's something about somebody could be 21 years old, somebody could have a 21-year-old, somebody could be 57 years old, somebody could be 23 or have a 23-year-old, somebody could have a 12-year-old, or there could be something significant about 12 years within some type of cycle, within a connection or something like that. Shit, some of y'all could be 21 or 23 years in some sort of connection. There's also something significant about December of 1975, or somebody could be born in 1975. Somebody could also be 32, or somebody could be 36 years old. It's also something about 1963 as well. Okay, and then it's also something about let me just give y'all these channel messages real quick before we jump into this. Oh wow, thank you, Tasha. Yeah. Let me just give y'all these channel messages real quick before we get off into this energy here. Okay, it's something significant about somebody after, or maybe before or after you watch this reading, or you receive this message. You might see something about Bad Boys, like Bad Boys, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. You could see either one of those two, or, you know, you could see something dealing with Bad Boys, one of the movies, the first, second, third, whatever. I don't even know how many fucking movies they have now, but it's something about Bad Boys. And, you know, it's so interesting because when I was sitting here and I was channeling this message here, I'm like, it's so funny how somebody now wants to detach themselves from whoever this accomplice is that they were partnering in crime with. Okay, but when I said that, I was like, they cannot disassociate themselves from this person. And then the first thing that popped up in my head was, we ride together, we die together, Bad Boys for life. That's what I said, and I cracked up laughing, y'all, because I was like, these motherfuckers is going down together. They're gonna do time together. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is definitely trying to disassociate themselves from an individual, but they cannot. They're locked in. Okay, so like I said, there could be something significant about, you know, it's something significant about Will Smith, Martin Lawrence. I don't know what they have to do with this. Somebody, you could be, you know, a fan of their work or whatever the case may be. Or you could just see something about them in the media. That's a confirmation that this message is for you. Okay, also, let me say this. There's some type of legal paperwork. Thank you, Archie. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, babe. I appreciate it. There's something about Okay, there's some type of paperwork, legal paperwork, that somebody is needing to release to the courts. They need to produce, they've been petitioned. They need to produce some sort of paperwork to the courts. Okay, and I feel like this person or these people, because there's some type of fraud. Let me just put that out there. There's some type of fraud or something like that that is going on. Identity theft, some type of negligence or something like that. I don't fucking know. We're going to get into it. But there's some type of paperwork that, you know, that was filed, but I feel like it's like some type of pushback with that. And maybe there was some sort of follow-up documentation that was needed, and somebody cannot produce this paperwork. They can't produce this paperwork. It's like somebody thought was smooth sailing. Okay. Somebody thought like they could have gotten away with something, like nothing would come back to them or something like that, but they wasn't accounting for a follow-up request, is what I just heard. And they cannot produce the documentation that they need for this follow-up request. It's like equivalent to, okay, we put this shit in place, we received something from it, right? A benefit, an asset, money, some type of gain from it. But then it's like, oh, somebody looked into it even further and was like, oh, damn, we forgot to ask you for this, and this document for your file. And it's an important document for the file. You have to have this document. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have this document, we'll need the money back. We'll need this back or something like that. Or there'll be some type of consequence or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And whatever that documentation is, whatever that paperwork is, somebody cannot produce it. And they've been stalling out. Okay? They've been stalling out and procrastinating, but they're out of time with that also. Okay, it's something like I said about this person being in some sort of space where they want to like disassociate and remove a third party away from them to, you know, make it seem like they didn't have nothing to do with nothing. But somebody made a pact, or maybe even I just heard a blood binding, like with a person, like somebody did like a ritual or something like that with a person, and it could be like some type of like blood pact or something like that with an individual, because I'm seeing like people put their hands together like this, you know what I'm saying, like they've bound and tethered themselves to another person. So that's why it's like they're not gonna be able to just disassociate themselves from this individual. But it's something about a person being in some sort of space where, like I said, it's so much panic. Somebody, the guilt of what this person did to you is eating them alive. The guilt of what this person did to you is eating them alive. The paranoia of the walls closing in on them for what they did to you is, you know, having this person panic. Somebody here. Somebody feels the walls closing in on them. And it's like somebody is like, I just see somebody hyperventilating. You know what I'm saying? I just see somebody like hyperventilating. Somebody like could be claustrophobic, could be a thing or something like that. Somebody like it's a lot. It's overwhelming. Okay. But that's the energy that somebody is in. And I feel like a big part of them being in this energy will lead to them being sloppy in some sort of way, which will ultimately have them expose themselves even further, because somebody's panicking. Somebody's panicking. Somebody here. Okay, this person is panicking. Okay. And on a more positive note. Okay. Somebody said hee-haw. Thank you for those 100. Thank you for those gifts. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Somebody here, collective, as a side note for you, on a positive note, I just need to put this out here before we go any further. Collective, the divine said you have a gift. Okay, somebody here, you have a gift. All right, you have a skill that you do naturally. okay? And the divine is telling you to stop sitting on that skill or that gift that you have that you do naturally, okay? Somebody here, I'm gonna read it to you exactly how I wrote it as I channeled it. Collective, take the skill you naturally know how to do and teach someone else how to do it, somebody here. Okay, hey, be encouraged. Teach somebody else how to do it. There was something significant about somebody knows how to do sign language. I don't know who knows how to do sign language, but somebody here, you know how to do sign language. You need to get online and start teaching people how to learn how to read or understand. Teach it, I don't know, whatever the fuck you know how to do with sign language, somebody here. If you know, let me give you an example. I seen a tarot card reader. It was a man. And he was doing tarot readings doing sign language. And I thought that shit was like, I was like, that is so fucking dope, you know, because it really just opens, you know, you up to a whole different community of people, you know what I'm saying? You know, a whole different community of people that don't have access, because not everybody knows how to do sign language, you know, but those people who, you know, need interpreters, they still need the messages also. So that's just an example. You know what I'm saying? That it was so amazing to me to see. I didn't know what he was doing, but I was just like in awe watching him. You know what I'm saying? And so it's something about somebody here, whatever that looks like, you know, however you can incorporate it. For those of you who have a gift, sign language came through very clear. Sign language. Okay, whether you're teaching it, whether you're showing a skill or some type of creative expression using sign language, you know, somebody here. It's also something about somebody knows how to fluently speak multiple languages or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So teaching people how to speak those languages that you know how to speak fluently. Naturally, you know, like how to understand it. What does these things mean? You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. It's also something about somebody is a dope ass interior decorator. I don't know, like if, you know, you can show people how to do interior decorations. Like, okay, do this on a budget. Like, this is how I designed this and created this look without spending over $5,000. I don't fucking know. You know, it's something about you do it naturally. Somebody knows how to teach music. Somebody here, you know how to play music. You know how to sing. You know how to read music. You know how to play an instrument or something like that. You know how to paint. You know how to do something, and you do it naturally. So whoever you are, collective, okay, you're being called to step up and teach someone else something that you know how to do naturally. Somebody here. I don't know who needs to hear that, okay? I don't know who needs to hear that, but you're being called out to step up and do it, okay? Also, there's something about somebody's going to be getting their first spiritual baddie. Whoever you are, whether you're the spiritual baddie or whether you're getting a spiritual baddie, it's going to be an adjustment process for that. So ease them into it is what I just heard. Also, somebody is a red or a white witch, and you will get caught off guard this month, okay? And you also may have two cycles this month, okay? That's how you will know that this message is for you, somebody here. Okay. So that's not for everybody. That's not for everybody, but you guys take it as it resonates. We're going to go ahead and get into this energy. So welcome in, you guys. I know that was like a mouthful of an introduction. Hello, hello. Hopefully everybody is in good spirits and everybody is doing well and the day is going in your favor. Holy Spirit, let's get it. What's going on with these people? Damn, the Eight of Wands and the King. Why is this the first thing? A red or a white? Look it up, babe. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Okay, look it up. It's heavy fire energy coming out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be significant. There's definitely a warlock in the energy, or something like that. Somebody sent some shit out. All right, Holy Spirit, tell me about this piece that somebody wants. I hate when that happens. Yeah, you know, it's with the cycle. That's divine feminine energy right there. That's for divine feminine. You know, you just look it up, babe. Just look it up. Holy Spirit, what's this right here? Like, what was this? Somebody is going through some type of awakening when it comes to a third party, that they were very promiscuous. Like somebody was celebrating with a whore bag. Hey. Somebody was celebrating with a whore bag. Somebody was taking a lot of risky actions and things like that. There's a karmic feminine energy here. There's a karmic feminine energy here, and somebody could have gotten pregnant. Okay, and we've been hearing about some type of pregnancy situation or something like that. I don't fucking know if that's going to come out, but it's definitely somebody is realizing that in order for them to have some type of peace in their life, they need to get rid of a third party. They need to get rid of a third party. Holy Spirit, tell me more about this. The Two of Wands is in reverse. Heavy emphasis on a fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be you, could be this person. We're going to get some signs towards the end just so that we can, like, you know, get some more confirmations and things like that. Somebody is, the plan is not going as planned, somebody here. Like whatever this was that these two came together, like I said, somebody chose a path with a third party. Heavy emphasis on somebody chose a third party. We got the third wheel card out here. We got the third wheel. It says a side character is trying to write themselves into the main plot, but this story already has a leading duo. Okay, somebody was, you know, had a whore bag, a promiscuous feminine energy, doesn't have to be, but this card says sleeps around a hot free-for-all, sleeps with your man. Okay, sleeps with your man. Somebody had a whore bag that was stroking their ego. Hey. Somebody had a whore bag that was stroking their ego. And for, like, I hate to say it, but for some of you guys, this is a karmic feminine energy. Okay, somebody could have been dealing with a scripper. And I'm not saying that all scrippers are karmic, because I know some of them being there just doing what they got to do so that way they can get the fuck where they got to go. Okay, and there's no judgment there. You know what I'm saying? But somebody could have definitely been like, making a lot of risky decisions and stuff like that with somebody that was real freaked out. And I feel like this person chose this path, and now it's not going according to plan. It's not going according to plan. Hold on real quick. Oh my goodness. Let's not put that out there. Hold on. Okay, tell me about the Two of Wands reverse. What's this Two of Wands reverse? Somebody is afraid to make some type of move or something like that. Tell me about this Two of Wands reverse. What's this about? Damn, he came out anyway, y'all. Hey, butterfly. The King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the grass isn't greener on the other side over there. Like something that this person was not expecting to happen has happened. Something that they were also waiting to come in is not coming in the way that they expected for it to come in. Tell me what's going on with the King of Wands reverse. There's a karmic masculine energy here. This person is a whore. Like both of these folks are whores. They're both very promiscuous, very selfish and self-serving, ruthless and grimy individuals. Tell me what's going on with this King of Wands reverse. Justice. God damn, this motherfucker getting karma. Big Libra energy. The Emperor is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's also something about whoever this King of Wands reverse is, this masculine energy is receiving some type of clarity. Learning the truth about a situation. Things are being balanced out. Hey. Things are being balanced out. Okay. It's some type of, you know, the scales are being balanced and it's looking bad. It's looking bad. Okay. And it's also something about whoever this karmic masculine energy is, they tried to justify some type of decision that they made when it came to going towards and choosing a third party. They tried to justify their bullshit. Yeah, the Page of Cups. They tried to play naive, or like it was harmless, like it's all good, like that type of thing or whatever. Like they tried to downplay that shit, but it's not. Yeah, the Four of Cups in reverse, somebody knows exactly what the fuck they were doing. But they tried to make it seem like it was all good and it wasn't. Okay, tell me what's going on with this justice for this King of Wands reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Yeah. Heavy emphasis on a fire sign. God damn. That's crazy. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Let me tell y'all something. Somebody is, I just heard no peace, no rest for the wicked. None at all. Somebody is receiving their consequences for their bad choices, for all of the bad choices that they made, and this person's life is in shambles. Okay, it's a lot of somebody, whoever this masculine energy is, this person is dealing with a lot of setbacks, and it's a lot of things that's taking place in this person's life that they just could have never expected to come in. They could have never expected things to turn out like this. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going in this person's favor at all. It's not going in this person's favor at all. Somebody's definitely realizing that they picked the shitty end of the stick. They picked the shitty end of the stick. Okay, tell me more. But this is their karma. This is their karma. Tell me more. Yeah. The Ten of Cups is in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Misery. Whoever this person chose to take action towards, like I said, we got 3 wands technically out here in reverse. The grass is not greener over there. Somebody is receiving a lot of clarity about the decisions that they made, and how this is not going how they planned for it to go. You know, somebody figured they would play it safe and go towards whoever this third party is. But with the King of Wands out here in reverse, this is somebody that did not get the big picture. They didn't get the big picture. They didn't cross their T's, dot their I's. They just impulsively jumped off into some shit, you know, went in a certain direction or whatever with a third party, thinking that somebody thought they were finna be running some shit. Somebody thought that everything was gonna be good. Like I said, they could have been justifying it like, okay, well, it's gonna be okay because this is what I'm gonna receive when it's all said and done. Whole time, whatever they were expecting, they're not getting, y'all. Whatever they were expecting, they're not getting. Okay, there's nothing but misery and sadness with the Ten of Cups here. Somebody could have definitely married a person, or there's some type of higher level of commitment that someone has with a karmic third party that they chose, a third wheel. Okay, and this person is not satisfied with this. They're not happy. Whatever they envision for themselves, or they said, hey, we're going to do this and this is how it's going to look. We're going to be so happy and everything's going to be great and we're going to be at peace and it's going to be so much love and all of these different things and everything's going to turn out perfect. That's not what's fucking happening. That's not what's happening. Strength is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Big Leo energy. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, somebody is feeling weak. Somebody feels they're afraid. Okay, somebody feels powerless. This person is a fucking coward, for real, for real. Okay, they do not have all of that confidence that they had when they initially made this decision. And this is why somebody is like, because there's no peace for them in their life at this point. That's why they're wanting to detach from this person. What did the third party do? Poor little Ting Ting. What did the third party do? What did the third party do? What are they finding out? What did the third party do? The Devil. Big Capricorn energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be significant as well. What's the Devil? Somebody wants to release themselves. Somebody, they're seeing just how toxic somebody is. But the thing about it is these two were toxic together. They were toxic together. Like somebody chose, like I said, some type of like pact or something like that. What's the Devil reverse for what the third party did? The Three of Swords is in reverse. Libra could be significant. Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's something about some type of negativity or something like that. Like somebody thought that they had control over this situation with a person or something like that. I think somebody could have made it seem like that they had control over their, like, I don't know, like somebody has some type of toxic ways about themselves, some type of self-sabotaging ways, codependencies, addictions, or behaviors or something like that about themselves. And I think like somebody could have thought that whoever they were fucking with, like they had control over it or something like that. But I don't think they did. I think this person is realizing that, no, this person is out of control. Like, and this shit is bad. Like, you think we just doing this, and this whole time. You a full-on addict. Whole time you a full-on, you know, you crazy as fuck. Like that type of thing or whatever. Somebody is like, because of all of the chaos and you know, disturbance of the peace in their life, they don't want to be toxic anymore. But it's something about whoever this third party is that they are caught up with. I don't think this third party want to stop being toxic. I don't think this person want to heal or something like that. That could be a thing also. Give me more. What does the third party do? That's crazy. The Knight of Wands is in reverse. Yes, somebody's like crazy. Somebody is all over the place. Somebody is wild and reckless. They don't have any type of control over themselves. It's like somebody, they've stirred up a lot of commotion, and it's a lot of bullshit going on in these folks' life. And it's like somebody wants to like chill out. They want to heal. They want to like, okay, let's try and get it together. But it's like whoever the fuck this person is like caught up with, this individual does not want to change. They're realizing just how wild and reckless this person really is. For real, for real. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, I think there's some type of like misunderstanding. Why does that remind me of that movie? Okay. What's that movie with Tupac? That movie, is that Juice? I think that's Juice. When Tupac ended up, it might not be Juice. Like they did something or something like that. And then Tupac ended up like, they was young. He ended up doing something. He started going crazy. They like, man, chill. He ended up turning on his friends and stuff like that or something like that. I don't know why that's reminding me of that. Like Muggs, like, we doing this, but okay, it's time for us to calm down now. And this person like, hell no, this person don't want to stop. The Knight of Wands, this is a loose cannon. This is a ticking time bomb. Somebody is all over the place. Why is this person in night? It's Juice. Okay. In the elevator. Yeah. It's like somebody like, okay, I thought we was just robbing motherfuckers. We ain't say we was gonna kill them too. Like, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? We just said we was gonna pickpocket a couple of folks. And you done went out here and full on, you know what I'm saying, did some crazy shit to somebody. What you mean taking hostages? The fuck, we ain't say nothing about taking hostages. Like that type of shit. Why is this person in the Knight of Wands reversed? Why is the third party in the Knight of Wands reversed? Real quick before I move on. Why are they in the Knight of Wands reversed? The Four of Wands is here. Some type of fighting or something like that. They give me 5 wands. What's the Four of Wands though? Because the Four of Wands is usually like, okay. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody's obsessed with like money and status and greed and all of these different things. Stability. Or something like that. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Leo could be significant. This person is obsessed like with whatever this like this structure is or something like that they've built. Like, but it's not. It also could be some type of like community influence or something like that. I don't know, y'all, but whatever it is, it's like somebody with the King of Pentacles reversed, very materialistic. But this gives me 5 wands in reverse though. It's like, let's just agree to disagree. Yeah, you saying let's stop, but I want to keep going. I want to keep trying. Like, I want to keep doing it. We can, like, I don't know. Let's agree to disagree. Somebody like, no, let's stop. Another person's like, no, we're going to keep going. I want this money. You know what I'm saying? I want this money. It's greed. It's also something about these folks being in a lot of debt or something like that when it comes to money or something like that. Somebody's in like a space of desperation when it comes to their finances or something like that. And I think this is a big part of the reason why somebody could be in this space of being really reckless and impulsive, somebody could also be trying to like fight to keep a home or something like that. That they could have gotten with stolen money or something like that. Like somebody could be like, yo, let's give it up. Like, let's just leave it. Like, let's go. And another person is like, no, I'm taking it. Like, we're gonna figure it out. Like that sort of thing. We're gonna steal some more money. We're gonna steal some more motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? To keep the house, to do this, to do that, or some shit like that. And I think that's what this is. It's like somebody is like, I don't want to do that shit no more. But this person is like, no, we're going to keep doing it. Damn. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. Okay. So tell me about this burning evidence. I don't think it was poetic justice. I don't think it was poetic justice. Ooh-wee. That is sad. That is sad. This shit is finna end painfully for these folks. This shit is finna end painfully for these folks. Okay, because there's some type of like somebody feeling like if they come towards you and make peace with you, somebody is trying to get rid of everything that was associated them with this past person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like like somebody's trying to get rid of like all of that and come in towards you with some type of fake apology or something like that. But remember, we just saw, I think that was like yesterday or the day before yesterday, somebody trying to send you some type of message and the divine is blocking it. The divine is blocking it. The divine is like not allowing messages to come through. Somebody here, you've changed your phone number. You have this person permanently blocked. They cannot get a hold of you to come in and like try and deceive you or get you caught up in some karmic bullshit that they got going on. This person is dealing like they're begging and pleading for some type of peace or something like that. Somebody knows that there is going to be a like major life-changing consequence that's going to come in for them because of what the fuck they did, and they're trying to get rid of anything that will like tie them to whatever this was. Somebody here, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what this is like. And if somebody was attacking you, because somebody could have definitely tried to do like some type of fraud in your name or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like they could have definitely had you like on some paperwork. We've seen that storyline also, because it's something about this person abusing or neglecting, you know, some type of power, some type of access or something like that that they had to you. And I feel like this person is, they got to deal with the consequences, and they're paranoid. They're paranoid now. Somebody just wants peace, like, and they're currently in a space of misery and paranoia, trying to like figure out like how the fuck can they get themselves out of this situation, but they can't. And then on top of that, what's even crazier is the person that they were doing this shit with don't want to stop, it seemed like. So they at odds with that person right there. They're not speaking the same language with their accomplice, their partner in crime. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's a whole different issue right there. That's a whole different issue right there for somebody. Then on top of that, like I said, it's like the walls are closing in on somebody in a way that they never expected. Tell me about this right here. What's this evidence that they trying to burn? What's this evidence that they trying to burn? Hold on. There's a lot of things that this person is trying to keep on the low with the sun in reverse, big Leo energy. Two of Pentacles in reverse. They did a whole lot of shit. They did the most. Tell me, what's this? What is this that they trying to get rid of? What's the evidence that they trying to get rid of? What is this? Thank you. The Ace of Wands is here. Damn, y'all. I'm like, it's a fire sign in the mix, man. It's a fire sign in the mix for sure. What's the Ace of Wands? Something that they created, some type of idea or something like that, that they had, some type of desire that they had, like for some type of opportunity or something like that, some type of new beginning that they were trying to create for themselves. What was this that they created that they're trying to get rid of? This could have been their fucking idea. The Six of Cups is here. They did this. It could have been a while ago when they did this shit. You know what I'm saying? Six of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio could be significant. It's something that they did in the past. and it's something that they created, or something that they did with somebody that they're very familiar with, or they did something to somebody that they're very familiar with. For somebody here, you could have a lot of history with this person, or whoever this individual is that they were working with. They have a lot of history with that person. And I think that could be a big part of the reason why somebody is so caught off guard with the way this third party is, like, I just heard behaving. You know, it's something about like, I've been knowing you all of this time. And I think that's another reason why that movie Juice is like, you know, resonating. Because I think they have been friends for forever. You know what I'm saying? And he just kind of like, the right situation presented itself, and he showed like a completely like different side of himself, like that them boys had never seen before, like could have never expected him to show up like that. You know what I'm saying? So either way, just take it as it resonate. Somebody did something. Somebody, the Six of Pentacles, they was given generously to something. Tell me, what did they do? What was this that they... And it also could be something about like somebody did something for a very long time. They were involved in something with someone for a very, very long time. Trying to like create something. Okay, what is it that they were trying to create? What were they trying to create? What were they trying to create? Thank you. Okay, the Seven of Cups. Okay, opportunities. Somebody wanted to have like unlimited like opportunities, like, you know, be able to have their way. Somebody wanted to be able to eat. Like, y'all see? Somebody wanted to maybe create like several different, somebody wanted to be able to create several different like ways that they could fucking eat. Okay, this is what they were trying to do. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be significant. Okay. Tell me about this Seven of Cups. It's some type of wishful thinking here. Okay, of opening themselves up to all of these different opportunities and things like that. They could have their way. Okay, and then what? Like, so what was it that they did wrong, Spirit? Like, what was it that they did wrong? Like, what did they do wrong that they trying to get rid of it now? What was that? Oh shit, the Queen of Cups is here. Okay. Confirmation. There's a heavy emphasis on a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody, you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you could be showing up in this like, you know, very emotionally stable and balanced energy. You could have been very loving and supportive to this person, and this person could have done some type of, they could have abused that, your generosity, your love, your support, or something like that. Okay. Somebody created an illusion. Somebody created some type of illusion for somebody also. I also feel like this is somebody's current energy, what they're trying to do. The Queen of Cups is here. Somebody, you could be seeing 7-7. Somebody could be born in 77. Somebody did something to a Queen of Cups. Y'all reverse generous as you need to. What did they do to the Queen of Cups? What did they do to the Queen of Cups? What did they do to the Queen of Cups? The Sun is in reverse. Big Leo energy. Somebody hid something from the Queen of Cups. Somebody also made a Queen of Cups very sad. Like miserable. Or something like that. Like, somebody, give me more. What's the Sun reverse? The Tower. I'm telling you, like, somebody made a person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody created chaos and conflict for an individual in the past. I think somebody created an illusion for you. and made you think that it was all love or something like that. This could be somebody, like I said, that you got a lot of history with. I think that this person is, I think that this person was playing both sides. With the Two of Wands here, somebody was at a crossroad. Somebody was at a crossroad, and somebody was very emotionally immature, very naive and gullible, very selfish and self-serving. They had a Queen of Cups. Y'all reverse genders as you need to. And then they had a fucking whore bag over here. Okay? And I think that somebody was teamed up with whoever this third party is. Now, mind y'all, it said there's a third party trying to put themselves in this story, but it's already two people here. Somebody trying to third wheel and, like, you know, force themselves into the storyline. I think that this individual who was connected to you, I feel like they created an illusion for you. I feel like this person came in and you were very kind-hearted and loving towards this individual. I feel like, you know, this is somebody that they just disturbed the peace in your life. And I feel like that's a big part of the reason why this person is so ironic, that this same individual who chose to be a menace to society in your fucking life is now out here begging for peace in their own life. When they showed you no fucking mercy, they chose to create misery and sadness and illusions for you. The Tower is here. Somebody chose to hide things from you, be chaotic and confrontational. Somebody chose to abuse you in some sort of way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's something about somebody took advantage of you in some sort of way, and they figured that doing this would create some sort of avenues of opportunities for themselves. I also feel like a person, you know, they got close to you and they made you feel safe with the Queen of Cups here. They made you feel safe and made you feel like they were an option of substance, an option of choice, like something of substance or something like that. And I feel like somebody could have definitely gotten a hold of someone's personal sensitive information. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like somebody could have definitely done that, because there's something about fraud here. There's something about fraud here. Okay? And some type of like consequences. Somebody showed up being like portraying themselves to be somebody that they were not, in order to take advantage of your kindness. Somebody here. Okay. What's this Tower that somebody calls for the Queen of Cups? They purposely created this Tower. And you know what? Like, if you were going through any sort of like discomfort or anything like that in your life, like somebody here, again, you have decided to release certain people and be in this space of, I don't give a fuck, you know? Like, cut the shit. I don't care. Don't talk to me. I'm cutting you off. I'm detaching, whatever, whatever. Like, that could be the energy that you're in. This experience with this person could have been what triggered that for you. That shift for you, the way that this person handled you, the Tower that you experienced with this individual. Somebody changed up on you unexpectedly. Somebody went from being like really loving, really supportive, you know what I'm saying, very affectionate and kind-hearted and generous towards you, very passionate, making it seem like they desired you, like it was a lot of love. Six of Cups here, a lot of happy memories and all of that stuff. It's like it went from being like that to somebody abusing you. And with the Tower here, this shit could have caught you off guard. Somebody here, it's like somebody hid just how, like, you know, crazy they were. But it's like, okay, so how was this? Tell me about this Tower. Tell me about this Tower right here. There definitely could be an age gap with this Six of Cups out here. There could be an age gap. Okay, either somebody could be younger. Tell me about this Tower that they created. What the fuck? Judgment is in reverse. Somebody was like punishing a person. Somebody also, tell me about the Judgment in reverse for the Tower that they created for a Queen of Cups. The Hangman in reverse. It's a lot of major ass shit happening. It's like when you were with this person, a lot of major transformations could have happened in your life. It's also something about this person being very judgmental. It's also something about this person like being like the way that they treated you or something like that. It's like they were very stubborn. Pisces could be significant. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is so fucking heavy. Golly. Golly, this shit is crazy. Somebody judged you. They decided, like, they figured they would play God in somebody's life. Okay? Somebody thought they could play God in somebody's life. Somebody also did a lot of things to make another individual, like, second guess themselves. Somebody tried to sacrifice. Oh, my goodness. Somebody tried to sacrifice a Queen of Cups. Okay? They tried to sacrifice a Queen of Cups. Okay? It's something about, like, wanting to have an individual, like, caught up. Like, caught up. Look at this cat. Y'all see that cat is scared. It's like, it's something about being fearful, not knowing, you know, what to do, being disconnected from your intuition, from your spirit guides, feeling hopeless. Somebody with the Queen of Cups here, whether masculine or feminine, somebody you're very, very intuitive. Somebody you could even be a psychic. Somebody definitely tried to love bomb an individual. Somebody played in somebody's life. Somebody played in somebody's head, created an illusion for them. It's like they set a trap. Like, this is what somebody was doing. They set some type of trap. Like, but it's like this person presented themselves. Like, it's like they chose another route, but they didn't want to let you go because they wanted, somebody was trying to sacrifice a person. And you could have been like second guessing yourself. Like, okay, this person showed up loving and kind-hearted at first, and then they just switched up on me. Like, they start verbally abusing me. Then it's physically abusing me. Then it's, you know, financially abusing me. It could have been like slowly progressing to maybe have you like lose more and more sense of like what the fuck was actually going on. Like, am I tripping? Somebody thought that they would play God in another person's life, in an earth angel's life. And they did this with someone who is with the shits. Like, they did this with somebody who's with the shits. But it's backfiring. It's backfiring. And there's no peace in this person's life now. Because for somebody here, you gave it up. Like, you left. You detached. So when it came to them trying to have you second guessing yourself and ignoring your intuition and staying in some sort of like abuse, okay? It's like you didn't do what somebody expected you to do. So they couldn't see a process through. They couldn't see it through. And I feel like we keep getting this fucking storyline, but I feel like we getting more and more insight to it. Somebody made their mind up. Somebody had made their mind up. Somebody wanted another person, like somebody wanted to punish another person, an innocent person. The Queen of Cups came out in the upright. So that way they could have opportunities. This was a sacrifice. A sacrifice. Somebody was willing to sacrifice a Queen of Cups for opportunities. Advancements and, expansion Ace of Wands is here. Some type of, you know, amazing new beginning. Damn. Okay. Okay. Thank you for that, because I was like, what the fuck happened? Yeah. But the Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here, there was a breakup. They wasn't expecting a separation. They wasn't expecting a separation. Okay? You guys, I feel like whoever this person is that did this shit to you, they're going to try and come back towards you, or they're trying to get back towards you, but I don't think the divine is letting them. I don't think the divine is letting them. This person can't come towards you with some type of fake apology. That's why it's like it's being looked at like an insincere apology. This person is still wearing a mask. They're trying to get rid of all of their doings and all of the shit that their hands was in when it came to trying to cause chaos and destruction, a disaster in your life, make your life miserable. And for some of y'all, these people broke spiritual law and physical law. And we finna get into this over here. Trying to sacrifice an earth angel for opportunities. Okay. Tell me anything else we need to know about this right here. Tell me anything else we need to know about this right here. Now this person is over there begging for peace. Yeah, the strength is here. They misjudged you, somebody. Whoever these individuals are, Leo energy could be significant. They misjudged you. Somebody wasn't expecting for you to open your mouth and say anything either. Somebody wasn't expecting for you to speak up for yourself, speak out against this person and what they did to you. They wasn't expecting for you to like talk back is what I just heard. Damn. Somebody wasn't expecting for you to have so much like pushback, to be brave enough to stand up. Like somebody could have thought that you would be the mouse and they would be the cat. Okay. But it's like the roles are reversed. Somebody here. Okay. You turned out to be the motherfucking, the cat here. And this person is finding out that they were the mouse the whole time. They were the mouse the whole time. They wasn't, I think somebody misjudged with the judgment here in reverse. Somebody misjudged just how powerful you are, how courageous you are, how you're willing to fight. With this Queen of Cups energy out here, somebody, you could be the type of person that's like, don't start none, won't be none. You could be the type of person that's like, don't start none, won't be none. I ain't gonna start no shit and I like to keep the peace. But don't come fucking with me. Don't come fucking with me. You know, the Queen of Cups is here. It's all loving and nurturing and, you know, and singing and frolicking and all of the things and picking flowers and, you know what I'm saying? All of that type of shit. It's all love. It's all love. But don't fucking try me. Don't put my back against the wall is what I just heard. You know what I'm saying? Don't put my back against the wall and think that I'm not gonna fight. Don't try and corner me and think that I'm not, you know, I'm just gonna give in and not, you know, stand up for myself, speak up for myself. Don't think that shit is sweet. You know what I'm saying? I think that whoever this is, they thought that it would be easy to abuse you and get away with it. And that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case at all. They misjudged this whole situation. Give me one more on this strength. And now there's consequences for this. The Nine of Pentacles is here. Virgo energy could be significant. Yeah, somebody, you're strong all by yourself. Somebody here. You're strong all by yourself, somebody here. You don't need this motherfucking person. You didn't have to stay attached to this person either. Somebody here. That's what they misjudged. Somebody could have thought that they would be able to abuse you and take advantage of you, or some type of like position that they had in your life or something like that, and it would go unnoticed, or you wouldn't stand up for yourself or be courageous enough to stand by yourself with the Nine of Pentacles here. Because the Nine of Pentacles energy is somebody that's self-sufficient. They're independent. They're good all by themselves. Like, somebody could have thought that you would be too afraid to like pop your shit by yourself and actually be okay for somebody here. But that wasn't the case at all. Damn. And this is also another reason why I'm saying, like, somebody wants to come back towards you with some type of insincere apology, because not only were you strong enough to walk away from this person and stand up to this person, speak out against this person, somebody here, whatever you're doing since you've detached from this person, you're doing phenomenal work, somebody here. It's so much stability in your life at this point. And that's another reason why this person, okay, because look, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this person with the Page of Wands here, this person is realizing that they wasted their time. There is no reward for the work that they've done, but they're receiving news about what you got going on. They're checking for you and seeing how stable your life is and all of the rewards that you're receiving. That's why this person want to come back towards you, but they can't. Tell me about this give that shit up. It's like, no, it's up and it's stuck for this person. It's up and it's stuck. And somebody, like I said, somebody is doing, like, they're going to do legal time. They're going to do time, y'all. Somebody's going to prison in the physical. Okay, somebody is going to prison in the physical. Okay, like, that's what this is. They could try to prolong it and procrastinate and delay it, or whatever the case may be. Whatever the fuck they did, there's some type of fraudulent paperwork that was filed, you guys. Okay, there's something that was fraudulently done in preparation to sacrifice a person. Okay, there's some paperwork here. Y'all see that? Somebody's trying to get rid of it. There could be like a book with all type of, like, you know, notes in it or information in it, or a file with all these paperwork or whatever the fuck. Okay, somebody's trying to get rid of it. There could be a damn book with a whole bunch of people's sensitive information in it or something like that, that they could have, you know, maybe somebody doing scamming with the ATMs, or, and you know what's so crazy, y'all? Because didn't I just say the other day, I said somebody here lock your Visa, lock your card, or something like that. I just said something about that the other day. Like, so somebody here, if it's time, like, you might want to just, you know, just to be on the safe side, go get you a new fucking debit card. Go get you like a replacement card for your credit cards, or something like that, you know, just to be on the safe side. Or just go through and make sure all of the transactions that's on there are legit, or whatever it can be. Again, always double check your credit report. Make sure there's no weird inquiries on there. There's no weird accounts on there, collections or anything like that that don't belong to you. No weird ass addresses, or, you know, any information on there that does not belong to you. Just like thoroughly check through all of the bureaus to make sure that everything is on the up and up when it comes to your sensitive information like that. Because there's something about some type of paper trail or something that was filed or something like that with little Bonnie and Clyde here. Who needs safety? Who needs safety up in here? Hold on. Oh, here we go. Let's get you out of here. Because what the fuck are you doing in here? What the fuck are you doing in here, Leah? What are you doing, baby? Like if you think that, you know, when we pop up on the For You page, you don't have to go into the live. It's not like you just automatically get thrown into the live. Okay, hey, pretty JAK, please don't keep spamming my chat. Okay, don't keep spamming my chat, babe. All right, you know, she ain't ruining it. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Just get the fuck on. And I say that as disrespectfully as I can. Get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to, you know, announce your exit. You don't need to come in here and announce your disdain and how you don't like what we do here and bash us and all of these different things. Just go and fucking be a great role model for whatever the fuck you feel like you're supposed to be representing at this time in your life. You don't have to come in here and disturb us. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't. All right? So, like I said, little Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde, these karmics, it was supposed to be us against the world type shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is learning a very, very life-altering lesson when it comes to being a fucking clown and doing the most. This person, like I said, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, they did a whole lot of extra unnecessary shit. They went above and beyond, y'all, when they thought they was going to be able to pull this shit off. And I just feel like now there's something that's backfiring on this person, and they know that the walls are closing in on them and they want out. And whoever this person is that they're trying, like they did this shit with, this person is like still trying to keep going. That's what's causing these two to be at odds. What's this about? It's something like give it up, but somebody's like, no. What's these two got going on? What's these two got going on right here? What's this about with these karmics, Bonnie and Clyde? Temperance is in reverse. Big Sagittarius energy, y'all. This shit is crazy. Okay? There's some type of instability here. And again, I'm telling y'all, no peace. No peace. There's an imbalance here. What's going on with the Temperance reverse? Somebody's panicking. They're rushing. The Four of Cups is here in reverse. What are they? Okay. What is this about? Somebody's rushing to accept something. Some type of offer or something like that. Somebody might also take a plea deal, or somebody might like to save themselves. They might accept some type of offer to turn on another person. They might accept because somebody's panicking. Tell me about the Four of Cups reverse. What is this Four of Cups reverse about? The Ten of Swords, to avoid a painful ending. Ten of Swords reverse. It's like somebody might switch up on another person to avoid a painful ending for themselves, y'all. With this legal shit. With this legal shit right here. Tell me more about this right here. Damn, that's crazy. The Six of Wands is here for some type of victory. To overcome some type of challenge or something like that. What is this that they're accepting? Like, what is this? What's this about? The Seven, they're giving up. Seven of Wands is in reverse. Oh, hold on real quick. Another one. Lord, deliver shade to wherever the fuck they need to be. And not here. Okay. Okay. Deliver shade. Okay. The Seven of Wands is in reverse, y'all. Leo energy could be significant. Aries could be significant. Heavy. The fire sign energy has been dominating this read, y'all. It's a lot of like passion. It's a lot of like oomph. It's a lot of like somebody is like fired up. You know, it's a lot of movement. It's a lot of that shit, man. Like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. For real, for real. Somebody gonna give up. They're exhausted. It's like somebody like surrendering. Somebody's going to surrender. I think somebody's going to like accept some type of offer. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to like it. They could be, like I said, y'all, the walls are closing in on somebody. I feel like these individuals were working together. They did a lot of shit. Okay. I think that somebody is realizing that they need to put a stop to this. It's like, you know, we ran our course. We've run into a brick wall. Let's stop. Okay. Another person, this accomplice, is like, no, I don't want to stop. I want to keep going. This person is obsessed with greed. The Knight of Wands in verse, they're reckless. They're out of control. You can't tell them nothing. That sort of thing. Okay, bet. Somebody's like, in order for me to have some type of peace in my life, I'm going to have to detach from whoever the fuck this individual right here is. that I was partnered in criming with. Okay, Bonnie and Clyde with somebody here. But it's like, ain't no motherfucking separating from the group, okay? What I say, we ride together, we die together, bad boys for life. Y'all asses is locked in together. And that's what somebody is having to face the reality of. And I think that this person is going to try to clear themselves as much as they possibly can, y'all. Somebody could be, there could be some type of, like I said, you need to go and, you know, go down to the courthouse, produce this paperwork. You need to show face. We need to have this interview, this interrogation with you. It could be anything like that. You need to show up. You know what I'm saying? About this situation here. Like, what the fuck was this right here? You know what I'm saying? It was illegal. It was fraudulent. It was wrong. There's consequences for it, okay? Somebody cannot produce what they need to produce to save themselves, and they know they can't produce it because you are not where you needed to be for them to be able to see a fucking process through. Okay, y'all? This person can't come back to you. They underestimated you. They downplayed your strength. They misjudged you. And now it's like, what do you say? Bye-bye, Mr. Postman? Sorry for your ass, or some shit like that, Mr. Postman, or some shit like that. Somebody is up shit creek without a paddle now. Okay? Everything in this plan is going to shit. Okay? I feel like this person knowing this, they're going to flip up or they're going to switch sides. Somebody might take a plea deal, accept like a lower sentence, a lesser sentence, or something like that. They're going to surrender with the 7 of Wands in reverse. So that way they can avoid the end all be all. The 10 of Swords is out here in reverse. Somebody's trying to avoid a very painful ending and trying to come out on top in it. And in order to do that, they're going to accept maybe what somebody or what the legal system is offering them. Like, okay, it says give that shit up. Somebody could be like, okay, somebody could be like, somebody could be faced with the decision, right? Give us this information about who all be doing this, who all be doing that, you know, what this is about, what that's about. And we'll give you, instead of 15 years, we'll give you 7. You know, like that type shit. We'll give you 6. I don't fucking know. I'm just throwing shit out there. And somebody might be, you know, willing to give it up. They might be willing to be in somebody's fucking paperwork. They might be willing to like, okay, this is what I know. Mind you, they was Bonnie and Clyde. They was Bonnie and Clyde, and they was doing this shit together. This is what I know. This is what I know. This is who was all there. You know what I'm saying? This is all I did. All I did was pinch the bitch. I ain't do nothing else. They said abuse, but all I did was tripper. All I did was this, and this. You know what I'm saying? When it came to, you know, fraud, and when it came to this, and when it came to that, I'm legally blind. They saying I drove the getaway car, but I'm legally blind. Some shit like that. Like, but XYZ was in the motherfucking car. Okay? Give that shit up. Because it's something about with this hot air balloons here. When I seen this, the first thing I thought of was it's up and it's stuck. Because, you know, a hot air balloon ain't coming down until it's like supposed to come down, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's up and it's stuck. And I think somebody knows that. And I think like somebody is like, well, you know what? I might as well. Somebody is panicking. They're going to like accept some type of deal or something like that, y'all. And I don't, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. These folks was doing the most, and now somebody is like trying to save themselves. And I can see why somebody is like that, because whoever they was working with don't want to stop. They still doing shit. Tell me about this 7 of Wands reverse. They're going to drop their defense. They're going to drop their defense. Tell me more. Yeah. Queen of Wands reverse. Somebody's going to, I'm telling y'all, somebody's finna give up a karmic film, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Somebody's about to give up a karmic film, y'all. This is crazy as fuck. King and Queen of Wands out here. I'm telling y'all, they was Bonnie and Clyde. Reckless, wrecking havoc. Reckless and wrecking havoc, y'all. And that's what I'm saying. The King of Wands was the first one out. And we got this promiscuous feminine and this consequences and all of these different things or whatever. Somebody is going, like, the Magician reverse, Queen of Wands reverse. Okay, big Gemini energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy could be significant, y'all. Somebody here, I feel like this person is like they're realizing that they're not powerful enough. Okay, it's something about they don't have the resources. They're not able to pull this shit off, y'all. If they were sending spiritual attacks to you, which I feel like they were, somebody here, somebody was trying to like sacrifice an individual. They were trying to fuck with a person's head also, y'all. Psychic attacks and all of these different things. There's a lot of illusions and manipulation that was done. And I feel like, you guys, Bonnie and Clyde is turning on each other. I feel like with the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Wands reverse is somebody that's not defending some shit. They not protecting some shit. The Queen of Wands came out in reverse. Somebody's not protecting this Queen of Wands. They gonna give her ass up. They gonna give her ass up. All of the trickery, all of the bullshit that was being done or something like that. So that way they could save themselves, y'all. So that way they can save themselves. The motherfucking Seven of Swords is in reverse. Somebody is snitching. Somebody is telling. Somebody is telling. Seven of Swords in reverse, y'all, at the bottom of the deck. Somebody coming clean. They revealing the truth. They gonna tell what the fuck deception was going on. That's what they're gonna do. And see, but the thing about it is this person think that they gonna be able to point the fingers at whoever this individual is and they gonna get away scot-free or something like that. But that's not how the divine is finna allow for this to happen. That's not how the divine is finna allow for this to happen. Somebody wanna take all of the focus off of them and put it on whoever this partner in crime is that they was, you know, doing shit with, breaking the law with, physical and spiritual law. Trying to do some type of sacrifice. These motherfuckers did insurance fraud. They did insurance fraud. Somebody tried to unalive another person and they put some type of paperwork in place so that way there could be some type of, you know, financial gain when it was all said and done. And I feel like somebody was spiritually and physically abusing, like, and attacking an earth angel. And you showed more strength and you know, power than these motherfuckers gave you credit for ever having. You left so they wasn't able to see this shit through. You detached. You said fuck them and walked off. Protected yourself from this individual so they couldn't see the process through. Like I said, there's a paper trail or something like that. And for some of y'all, you could not even be the first person that these motherfuckers done did this shit to, but you gonna be the last one. You might not be the first one, but you gonna be the last one. Somebody here, thank you for that little duck, Kay. Big chillin'. Big chillin'. Somebody here. Somebody here, this motherfucking karmic film, and I'ma just call it for what it is. Somebody got caught up with a crazy. Somebody got caught up with a crazy. Okay, somebody who, look, she got matches on her fucking face, y'all. This bitch is crazy, and she got one lit. This is equivalent to I will take all of us down. I don't give a fuck. I will self-destruct in this motherfucker and take everybody with me. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. like a ticking time bomb. The Knight of Wands in reverse, all over the place, reckless, ruthless. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's this bitch energy. Yeah. Rachel got him. Like, that sort of thing. So somebody like, no, we need to chill. Somebody like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not stopping. So whoever this karmic film is could have been the one who initiated, or this could have been, you know, this bitch bright idea or whatever. Y'all take it as it resonate. But it's like, so I feel like that's exactly why somebody can be like, yeah, she told me to do it. He said this, and this. Like, this was her idea. Like, she said do it like this, and so I did it like that, whatever. Somebody finna sing like a motherfucking bird. 7 of Wands in reverse. Because it didn't work. It didn't work. 7 of Pentacles is in reverse. 7 of Wands reverse. 7 of Swords reverse. 7 could be significant, but it's in reverse. All of them. Luck is not on this person's side. I keep telling y'all, if this person think that they're going to take some type of shortcut, and like what I just heard, a get out of jail free card, it's like not happening. It's like not happening. You know what I'm saying? No. You're going to go sit down also. You're going to go sit down also. Tell me real quick, what is this person confessing with the 7 of Swords? What are they confessing with the 7 of Swords reverse? The 2 of Pentacles is in reverse. Everything that they did. All of the shit that they got into. All of this shit that they got into. Everything that they was doing. All of the shit that they was juggling. All of the shit that they got into. Give me more. They was doing the most. Again, we already know somebody was doing the most. We already know somebody was doing the most. Somebody was out here like a whole motherfucking clown. Doing all type of shit. Because they wanted, with the 7 of Cups here, they wanted to have opportunities to eat. Like, so all of these different avenues. Somebody was in all type of fraudulent shit. Somebody here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this was. That's what this was. Trying too hard. Dramatic. Somebody was starting up a whole lot of shit with another person also. This is also somebody that these motherfuckers didn't know. They didn't know when to leave you alone. Somebody is going to tell about this motherfucking karmic. They're going to tell on this karmic third party. But the thing about it is, and I say this every time I see this card, y'all look, they might want to tell on this motherfucking person right here and all of the clown shit that they was doing. But if you look at this person back here, they just as dirty. They're both covered in this shit. So it's like, you can't tell on this person without exposing the motherfucking clown makeup on your face. Bitch, you're in that shit too. Your hands are dirty too. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. That's what this is. They want to tell about all of the shit that they did, but with the 7 of Swords verse, they still ain't telling the whole truth. Like, yeah, karmic third party did this, and this, and they the one that connected me to it, and they the one that told me about it, and we was over there at they people's house, and they introduced me to this, and this, and you know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was like whatever. I'm, where do I sign that? Can I be anonymous or some weird shit like that? Like, somebody think that they finna get out of this shit, but they're not. That's what they think. The Queen of Pentacles here is something about like somebody. Okay. Give me this Queen of Pentacles before I say that. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine energy could be significant. Give me this Queen of Pentacles. What did they do to this Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Swords. They attacked her. They attacked her. The Star reverse. Queen of Swords reverse. For some of you guys, it's the same sex. Okay. Thank you, Rachel. For some of you guys, there could be a couple of people that helped to attack a very, stable individual. For some of you guys, there's a maternal figure here with this Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups is here. It doesn't matter whether you are, masculine or feminine. Somebody you're really nurturing, you're really loving and grounded. You don't bother no fucking body. You take care of what you need to take care of, and you mind your business. You stay out the way. Somebody here. You know what I'm saying? You handle your business and shit like that. Somebody, you take care of your responsibilities. You don't bother no fucking body. You know what I'm saying? And it's something about with this Queen of Swords reverse, the Queen of Wands reverse, whoever the fuck this karmic fam is, we just gonna call it for what it is. This bitch been jealous. There's a lot of hatred. There's a lot of like, I despise this individual, even though you have never done nothing to this individual. somebody was able to convince your past lover to turn on you and help to attack you for some sort of financial gain, some sort of abundance, or something like that. With the Queen of Pentacles coming out here, somebody here, the Nine of Pentacles is out here. It's something about, that's 10 Pentacles, somebody here. That's 10 Pentacles. It's something about how valuable your life is. It's something that you have, created, something that will stand the test of time for you. I feel like somebody could have put a very big life insurance policy on a person. Like a life-changing amount of money on a person. And I don't think that you died. I don't think you died. You're here. You know what I'm saying? They could have faked a death. They could have faked the death. There could have been some fraudulent documentation. There could have been anything like that. But I feel like there was some type of inheritance. They did the most. Also, it's something about somebody's stories. It's not making any sense. The storyline compared to the paperwork or something like that is not lining up. It's not lining up. And that's what I was saying. It's something about somebody stalling out on having to produce some paperwork to the courts, or to, there's some type of documentation, legal paperwork that somebody needs to produce, and they're not going to be able to do it because your ass is not where you're supposed to be, which is gone by this point. You're not. Okay? They did the most. Somebody was attacking a person. They were attacking an innocent individual, doing the most, starting shit with you, trying to start shit with you, trying to trigger you, trying to get a reaction out of you, all of the things. You haven't responded to any of that shit. So there was no way for them to like see some type of like, if I'm trying to bait you into a fight and you not responding, or you out of sight, out of mind, ducked off, Queen of Pentacles energy. I don't know where the fuck you at. You ain't taking the bait. Okay, I can't go that avenue and attack you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something about whoever this person is. They're going to tell about all of the different things that they did, but they're going to try to point all of the blame on the karmic film. There's a masculine energy. I only got one masculine energy out here, the King of Wands. And it's a lot of feminine energies out here. It's a lot of feminine energies out here. Initially, at the beginning, we seen the Emperor in reverse. But the King of Wands is the only one that came out in reverse. This is the only masculine energy that I technically have out here. Okay? So it's something about a masculine energy, you know what I'm saying, being caught up with a crazy, and they attacked an innocent person. This was like some type of crime of passion or some crazy ass shit like that didn't go as planned. And it's like now somebody's trying to turn on the karmic film that was the third wheel in this union. Want to tell like she's the aggressor. She's the aggressor. Like that type of shit. The star is in reverse. Somebody, they really wanted to steal your power. Somebody wanted to steal your power. Somebody wanted to steal your life. Somebody here. But the Two of Swords in reverse, they've made a decision. They chose their side. So it's like, damn if they do, damn if they don't. Somebody gonna tell everything that was going on behind the scenes, y'all. Somebody gonna tell everything that was going on behind the scenes. Big Virgo energy with the Hermit here, Eight of Swords in reverse. So that way they can try and get themselves unstuck. Okay? With the Eight of Swords in reverse, somebody don't want to do jail time. Somebody don't want to be caught up. They don't want to do jail time, y'all. Okay, so whatever was being done, they're going to expose all of the secrets, all of the things that, but this person is scared. Look at that cat, scared. Okay, look at that cat, scared. It was a whole group of them. Somebody might be turning on a whole motherfucking group of folks that was trying to bully you, trying to attack you in the physical as well as in the spiritual, y'all. Like for real, for real. So that way they don't go to jail. That way they can be free. Or whatever the fuck this is that somebody is caught up in. But with the Two of Swords in reverse, it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. It don't matter. They chose. They chose. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is. That's what this is. So when it come down to it, and I feel like I've had this conversation with y'all before, I was like, collective, don't be surprised if you randomly one day you get a random ass phone call from a detective, from a courthouse, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing or whatever. And they're asking you, hey, Can you come down and talk to us about this situation? Do you know, what this person had going on? Are you affiliated with this individual? Did you have anything to do with this? And you gonna be like, what the fuck? No. You know what I'm saying? I experienced this type of reality with this person. They attacked me. I'm trying to keep the hell away from them. You know what I'm saying? Like this, and this. Don't be surprised. Because y'all remember I said like a couple of readings back, I was like, these folks is so busy watching you that they ain't even realizing that a fucking detective or something like that is watching them. They so far up your ass trying to figure out what you're doing, because like I said, y'all, it's very important for somebody to get you back connected to them. You know what I'm saying? It's very important for somebody to try and get you back connected to them, some type of reconciliation with you. But this reconciliation is only because they want to finish what the fuck they started, somebody here. So that way they can clear this shit out when it comes to the legal system and all of these different things. Like, that's what this is, somebody here. And that's a big part of the reason why the divine is not letting this person come back to you. And I've told y'all that also for some of y'all. It's like this person gets you back, they're not going to let you go. That's gonna be it. And I'm not trying to fearmonger, but I just think somebody don't realize, or somebody could have not realized until maybe you was in a certain position, like just how fucking far gone somebody can actually be. Like the type of shit that they really be involved in. Like, you trying to kill me? What the fuck? Like, hold on a second. We've seen all type of stuff over the past couple readings. You know what I'm saying? Holy Spirit, let's go ahead and get some closing messages here. I've been on here for a little minute. Let's get some closing messages here. Let me get what else can the collective expect when it comes to this situation? Survivor is in reverse. Are we taking any of these in reverse? Yes. The Fool is here. Aquarius could be significant. Aries as well. Survivor is in reverse. This card talks about resilience, adaptability, and lucky. I'm telling y'all, they're not going to be able to overcome this. There is no surviving this, you guys. There is no freedom. There is no opportunity to like go in another direction. There is none of that. For a new beginning, somebody is not happening. It's not happening for this person. It's not happening. Give me a little bit more. What else can, like, somebody's not going to be able to overcome this. Confirmation. Tell me more. Buddhist is in reverse, and somebody is definitely not finna have no motherfucking peace. Somebody is definitely not finna have no peace. Okay? Like, that's what this is. Meditation, Zen, and serenity. None of that. None of that. I told y'all, no peace and no rest for the wicked. None of that. And it's so crazy because it's like somebody, you know, they desperately want a safe haven now, when they pretended to be a safe haven for you only so that way they could set you up for your own demise. Now this person is feeling like somebody is supposed to be their Captain Save-A-Ho. But they could have avoided all of this had they just not targeted you. Had they just left you the fuck alone. And that's why I said also, it's somehow like somebody didn't know when to stop. They didn't know when to stop. Like you left and they still was attacking you with spell work and stuff like that. They was ignoring warning signs and things like that from your spirit guides, from their spirit guides. The judgment is in reverse. Somebody felt like they was gonna play God in your life. Like, what the fuck? No peace, no sleep, no rest, no none of that. No victory for the wicked. That's what this is. And I've told y'all that also, like, everybody is going to get their own consequences, their own karma. Everybody that was involved, I don't give a fuck how many of them it was. Somebody thinking that they're going to be able to save themselves by pointing fingers and telling on other people. Especially this person that they was like, that's my right-hand man, my right-hand girl. Yeah, it don't fucking matter. Y'all both going down together. Like, it don't matter. Like, you can tell on this person, but yeah, we're still finna throw the book at your ass. Like, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And even still, you still finna live a life of misery because, like, this is your karma for what you did to an innocent person that was not bothering you. Somebody that trusted you. Somebody that thought that you had their best interest at heart. So, yeah, there's consequences for this. And it's not finna be no slap on the wrist. Somebody think they finna get a slap on the wrist. That's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening here. Okay, give me more. No peace. No peace. No luck. No sense of being able to be resilient. And air is in reverse. They're not getting this power. They're not getting this throne. They're not stealing your legacy from you. Somebody here. You know what I'm saying? Air is in reverse. Succession, legacy, lineage, descendants. Somebody thought they was finna steal your shit. Destiny swap you or something crazy like that. It's not happening. It's not happening. Somebody here. Yeah. Somebody wasn't thinking. Somebody was a wolf in sheep's clothing. They wasn't thinking. They wasn't thinking. Somebody didn't think you would fight back. Somebody could know martial arts or taekwondo or something like that. Yeah. Somebody was a wolf in sheep's clothing. They transformed. Okay? They transformed on you. This person wasn't thinking that you would fight back, that you were a true warrior, somebody here, that you're resilient, that you got, a team in the spiritual realm that fights for you. Okay? Look at this. Somebody really thought that they could play God. I'm telling y'all. Somebody thought they could play God in your life. Somebody thought that they could play God in your life. Somebody was bloodthirsty. It's crazy. This person is walking a very, very thin line and they know it. This person is panicking. They panicking. Somebody never thought this shit would unfold like this. They never did. Give me one more on this survivor reverse. Give me one more on this. Time traveler is in reverse. Wow. Temporal, future, past, time machine. Yeah. Ain't no going back in time and changing anything. Everything is set how it's gonna be. Somebody can't go in and change nothing. Somebody can't go in and change nothing. It's set. It's like, I don't know. I just keep hearing it's up and it's stuck, y'all. It's up and it's stuck. Somebody really wishes that they could, though. Somebody really wish that they could go back in time and save themselves, but they can't. Save their future. They can't. Do something to make things turn out in their favor. I don't know. I just heard somebody feel like I wish I would have known then what I know now. They would have done things differently, but they can't go back in time. It is what it is. Give me this Buddhist in reverse. Alien flipping over in reverse. And Gold Digger. Them is my whole deck in reverse? No, it's not. Puppet at the bottom of the deck. Somebody was being strung along. Puppeteered. Oh my God. Y'all, somebody who thought they would play God in your life. Somebody was like the fucking Black Plague in your life. That's how they tried to be. That's who they tried to be. This person wants peace now. Yeah, not happening. They're gonna be plagued with despair. And I hate to say it like that, but that's what this is. There is no peace for this person. There is none. There's no balance. There is none. There is none. And I think like this person had a lot of time to get this shit right. They had a lot of time to put a stop to this. There were ample opportunities that somebody could have like saved you. They could have came to you and told you like, hey, look, this is what's going on. This is what's being done. Stood up and been an honest person like, yeah, I played this part. I don't want no parts of it. And I don't, you ain't got to fuck with me no more, but this is what's being done to you. So that way you could protect yourself. Some of y'all could have thought you was fucking going crazy because of the shit that was being done to you. And the whole time this person could have protected you and they didn't. And they're still not trying to protect you. This person is trying to save themselves. This is a selfish, self-serving ass individual. And that's exactly why they've run out of time. I feel like the divine gave this person hella opportunities to make this right. to do what was right, to be on the right side of history. You know what I'm saying? But somebody is not self-sacrificing. They won't do it, even though they know that what the fuck they was caught up in is wrong. That's why there will be no peace for this motherfucking person. There will be no peace for this person. They will not have a legacy to leave behind. Okay? The legacy and the blessings and all of the shit that they were supposed to have, if they had done right by you, they forfeit all of that when they tried to steal it from you, when they tried to sacrifice you. For a karmic, or with a motherfucking karmic, they chose a karmic path. They chose to be distorted. So, okay, now they have to deal with it. And with this plague shit here, y'all know that shit, like, it swept through them. It swept through the community. It swept through them little towns. It swept through all of them places. It ran rampant through them people's lives back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how this finna be. It's gonna take a lot of people out. I'm telling y'all. Like, that's just what it is. Somebody feels real small with the dwarf out here. Somebody feels real small. With this dwarf out here, to say underground, you guys, I hate to say it like that. Look, astrocrot in reverse, occultist in reverse. You guys, when it's all said and done, somebody is going to leave here with, like, that's really dark. But like, I just, it's like good riddance. When somebody leaves here, it's like good riddance. I hate to say it like that. I'm so sorry to say it like that. It's like they're not leaving anything of substance behind. Somebody has, like, destroyed their family name. Somebody has destroyed their fucking bloodline. Like, they fucked some shit up, man. Doing this shit. Somebody done plagued themselves. Like, it's bad. Give me more on this right here. Anything else? Prosperity is here. They did too much to people. They did too much to people. And I try not to, like, you know, it's like somebody wishes that they could go back in time and choose a better route. Have higher standards. You know what I'm saying? Balance this relationship with you. You know? They wish they could go back in time and actually do the work that they needed to do with you. You know? That's what they wish they could go back and do. But they can't. Give me this right here. This blue is in reverse and plague doctor. Yeah, it's a tower. I'm telling y'all. It's a tower. It's chaos. It's destruction in this person's life. And I feel like with this tower here, this is like a never-ending tower in somebody's life. I'm sorry. Everything that they built up off chaos and pain and misery of other people, you know what I'm saying? Targeting and attacking innocent people. Yeah, that's what this is. It says a breakup, the end of a fragile relationship, a profound shift in how you perceive love, unexpected job loss, significant disruptions at work, workplace turmoil, and financial setbacks, chaos, destruction, despair. The whole entire foundation and everybody that was a part of it, it's all coming down. And that's why I said it's like the walls are closing in on this person. And when it's all said and done, they're not going to leave here as a respected soul. Like, no. Okay, there's some type of truce. Somebody wants to make a truce with you. What did it say? Spending time alone, or taking a break in a relationship, taking a vacation, a mental health day, or focusing on rest and self-care, experiencing anxiety about finances. Somebody wants to make some type of truce with you, like bring something to peace with you. Give me one more on it. April the 16th, April the 9th could be significant. September the 16th, September the 4th. Okay, January the 6th, January the 4th through the 6th. Nah, January the 4th through the 9th could be significant. Also, January the 1st, June 16th, June the 4th, June the 9th could be significant. April the 9th. Fantasy is in reverse. A chaotic and confusing love life, limited career options, missed opportunities, gaining financial clarity, being distracted from financial goals, or lacking clear financial objectives. Whatever the case may be, when it's all said and done, somebody feels very, very small. Somebody feels very, very fucking small. And I feel like this person is, you know, trying to make some type of truce with you or something like that. But I feel like that's not going to be able to happen. The divine is not going to allow this person to come towards you. Holy Spirit, let's get some signs of this person so we can close it out. Give me some signs of this person or somebody that's involved so the collective can know if this message is for them. Oh my God, this, I hate because it's so small like this. It's so hard to get them to come out. I might have to just randomly pick. All right. Capricorn could be significant. Thank you. Virgo could be significant. Give me one more. Cancer could be significant. Either you, this person, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Give me one more. Somebody definitely wants to save themselves, but they're not going to be able to. Thank you. Pisces could be significant. Scorpio, heavy on the water at the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius and Taurus is right up under that. I'm surprised we didn't get all the fucking fire signs out here. All right, let's get some physical features. So we got Capricorn, Virgo, heavy on the water energy, and Sagittarius. But we also know that fire sign energy pretty much dominated this reading. So that could be your sign, heavy in your chart, or this person's chart. Someone needs safety. Let's see who needs safety. Hold on. Oh, there you go. I got you, babe. We got him. It's so crazy. Yeah. We got him. Holy Spirit, hey, let me get some physical features of this person. Y'all just take these as they resonate. Could be yours, could be this person, could be somebody involved. Somebody has a beauty mark or something like that, maybe on their face or something like that. Hey, Marsha. Okay, either you or this person. These are just some random confirmations, physical features to let you know if this is your message. Somebody's going to leave here with like a destroyed reputation. Somebody could have curly hair, like naturally curly hair. Okay, spiritual court is here. Somebody could also, somebody could be a blonde. Either you or this person. It's also something significant about the fall season. You could have met this person during the fall season. What's that? September, October, November could be significant for somebody here. Somebody has some type of beauty mark. Somebody also has like a mole or a beauty mark like around their lip or around their eye or something like that. Give me more. It could be you or this person. Somebody could have freckles is another thing I just heard. Give me more of the features here. Somebody could wear red lipstick. Okay. And it's something about somebody's hair being blonde or something like that. But y'all just, you know, take that as it resonates. I don't really like this deck because I don't feel like it has enough representation of people of color. But I felt called to go to it, which I normally never do. So we're gonna see it through. Okay, powerful is here. Okay. Powerful is here. So this could be somebody that, you know, is in some sort of position of power, or they like to portray themselves to be in some sort of position of power. Or this could be somebody that you know for a fact is like power hungry or something like that. Like even when y'all work together, this person would, you know, say certain things and move in a certain way that let you know that they were like power hungry or something like that. Like they would do some shit like this to have an opportunity or something like that. Like that could be a thing. For some of y'all, this could be somebody that's very powerful, or shit, you could be somebody that's very powerful. That's a lot. Okay, there's something about street fashion here. So somebody could have like a, you know, individualized like sense of style, maybe the way that they carry themselves or something like that. Somebody could do makeup, and somebody could have like a permanent like resting bitch face. Somebody could have like a permanent resting bitch face. There's also a lot of females involved. There's a lot of women involved. There could be a masculine energy that is always surrounded by like a whole bunch of bitches. Like, and they could be catty. Like, and this masculine energy, like, you know, whether they're friends, family, you know, people that they fuck around with, whatever. Like, this masculine energy could like have catty like energy. Like, or there could, because it's only one King of Wands out here in reverse. It's only one of them, you know? And it's a whole lot of karmic film energy out here. So I feel like there could be, now this masculine energy could have been brought up around a whole bunch of women, could have a big family full of women, could have a big friend group and they're the only masculine energy. I don't fucking know. Like, it's something about a cultist. We just seen a cultist. Okay, somebody could be in, I don't know what the hell they got going on. It's like somebody, you know, could have got caught up with a crazy ass karmic film and she introduced him to a whole bunch of other crazy karmic films. I don't fucking know. Y'all take it as it resonate. But there's a lot of catty female energy here. Like, for sure. Somebody definitely does makeup, or somebody wears a lot of makeup. Somebody be, they're very heavy-handed with their makeup is what I just heard. They're very like, they cake it on or something like that. Like, and you know, everybody, whatever makes, you know, you feel good, you know what I'm saying? However, it could be something like, damn, you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that, but somebody could not do their makeup as well, if that makes sense. Give me a little bit more. Yeah. Give me a little bit more. Thank you. It's something about somebody wearing a hat or something like that. There's a lot of women. There's a lot of women. There's a lot of women involved. Okay, and honestly, somebody here, some of these physical features could be yours, because y'all know I keep me a motherfucking hat on, okay? And I actually got a red hat like that too. Okay, but yeah. Yeah. Somebody, there could be a masculine energy that got a big beard that's in the mix of this. And somebody could have hella tattoos. Somebody could be fully tatted, especially when it comes to their arms or something like that. Yeah, very petite in size. All right, we're gonna close it out, y'all. Let's get some random confirmations out of here and we're gonna be done. Let me get some random confirmations out of here and we're gonna be done. Holy Spirit, let's close it out. What's the random confirmation? Closing messages. This was crazy. Somebody could be a tattoo artist. Yeah. I have a red hat like that. Yeah. Let's get some random confirmations out of here. Can you please take me back? Can you please take me back? Somebody definitely wants to come back. Give me some more random closing confirmations. This is signs, names, random messages. Somebody has a Cancer Saturn. Somebody said no. Okay, somebody could have a Cancer Saturn. Somebody wants you to take them back. Okay. This is somebody that you could have always been saving this person from themselves. Okay. Because Saturn energy talks about your responsibility, your discipline, and your structure. Okay. Capricorn is also very heavy. Okay, this could be somebody that you could have constantly had to, like, you know, keep them off the deep end from doing some dumb shit. And I think that might be another part of the reason why somebody want to come back towards you, because they figure you would know how to fix this. I'm pissed you changed. I'm pissed you changed. You changed. Somebody, you changed. And you got some people pissed. Somebody, they wasn't expecting it. They're pissed that you changed. Give me some more. Somebody name could be Zara Vance. First, middle, or last name. Zara Vance. Could be somebody's first, middle, or last name. Somebody has a Leo moon that could be involved. Either you or this person. Yeah. Somebody name could be Maya Hayes. First, middle, or last name. Let me get like 2 more. Oh, okay, I guess we're taking 3. Damn. Confirmation, spirit. Somebody could have a Libra sun. Somebody could have a Libra sun. Sheesh, y'all. Come through with the confirmations. Somebody said it's your fault. Somebody said it's your fault. Okay? It's your fault. I bet it is. I bet it is, motherfucker. Okay? I bet it is. And then somebody's name could be Sophie, Sophia, or Sophie, and then Thorn. Sophia Thorn could be significant. I know y'all can't really see that. Okay, the color blue, the color orange, and the color violet could be significant. Okay, and that's what I got for y'all, you guys. Take it as it resonates. Leave what doesn't fit. Don't force anything, you guys. Understand that this thing is being sorted out. All right. Hey, Dasha. This thing is being sorted out, and you need to continue to move forward in the direction that you're feeling called to move forward in. Okay. Whoever this person is, I want to end with like a motivational quote. I said I was gonna start doing that. Whoever this person is, they've run out of time, you guys. They've run out of time, and there's consequences. It doesn't matter how they try to, you know, point the finger, get out of this. They're not gonna be able to save themselves. They had no intention on saving you, and you were innocent. They could have avoided all of this had they not allowed somebody to talk them into targeting and attacking you. And now they have to pay the consequences for their actions. And so, collective, you just keep protecting yourself. Somebody is they're in a space of being hopeless. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of panic. Like I said, somebody knows that the walls are closing in on them. Okay, somebody knows that they were doing shit. Thank you, thank you. They know that they were doing a lot of deceptive things with a karmic. And this person knows that the walls are closing in on them because it's something about they attacked their true soulmate. They attacked the soulmate, brought you nothing but drama. They brought their soulmate drama, chaos, and conflict. You know what I'm saying? All of this envy, all of this. Somebody regrets doing this, brought you all of this discontent and all of this shit. Yeah, there's consequences for all of these attacks, and they're not going to be able to just get away. They're not going to be able to just get out of this. That's not how this works. Not for an earth angel. And like I said, for some of you guys, you might not have been the first person that this was done to, but you will be the last. You will be the last. And it's unfortunate that they weren't stopped before they got to you, but it's going to stop with you, somebody here. So just brace yourself and expect the unexpected, somebody here. Because there could be a lot of people that's in the mix of this that you would never expect to have played a part in this, but they did. They did because they wanted their cut. They wanted to, you know, have access to certain things. And that's why there's consequences. Thank you for the gift. There's consequences, and I keep telling y'all, a big part of the consequences for some of these folks is somebody's going to go away for a very long fucking time. That's what this is. They're awake and aware to this now, but it's like they woke up too fucking late. They came to their senses too fucking late, and this person's still not trying to do what's right. They just trying to save themselves. So yeah, it's like, give it up. Give that shit up. Give it up one way or another. One way or another. Somebody gonna have to give that shit up. And they're not gonna have no peace in their life in the process. And I hate to say it like that, but that's what it is. Collective, you just continue to trust the path that you have been called to travel, and know that you are being covered and protected, and that things are being sorted out on your behalf. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything except keep being a great person, keep being a light worker. You know what I'm saying? Keep being a blessing. You know what I'm saying? To the people who you come in contact with. I'm going to leave us with a motivational quote. I got this book from my mentor. She's a multi-millionaire. And the last time I was able to visit her in LA, she gave me this book. And so I just want to share something out of it with you guys, just to leave it like that. I'm just pick a random page. The more you can dream, the more you can do. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy, somebody here. Keep going where you feel called to go, okay? Listen to your intuition, collective. Everything is working out for you in divine timing. Not a second sooner, not a second or a minute later, somebody here. A lot of answers are going to be revealed to you here really, really soon. And it's going to be some things that blow your mind, okay? But you got to go after it. Like I told y'all at the beginning, if you have a gift, if you have a skill or a talent that you do naturally, go out there and teach somebody else how to fucking do it. Okay? Put yourself out there. You never know who's waiting for somebody like you to come and show them how to do some shit that you do with ease. Somebody here. So that's what I got for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I call my energy back to me, cleansed and purified. And I send yours back to you the same. Everything is being handled, so you don't have anything to worry about, okay? You don't have anything to worry about, you guys. Everything for me is in the description of this video. I never reach out to you. I never solicit you. I don't have a Facebook or Instagram. You should never see me on either one of those platforms, okay? TikTok is in the description and the link of the bio. Okay, that's the only other place to connect with me. Thank y'all so much for all the gifts. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for all of the things. I really